Center here in downtown Dubuque. Rob Spangler joined by Nick the Cowboy from Hell Marin, and of course Tommy Knack bringing you our final bout of the night, the final pro fight. The main event, what would have been a bantamweight championship. Sadly, we're 3 pounds away from it being for a title.
Yeah, I can't really, say much about it without sounding disrespectful because I'm not trying to be or anything like that. Adam's always done me good business and been a good kid around. But, the fact of the matter is he didn't make weight. We're not having a title fight over it. He's saying he outgrew the weight class maybe and whatnot. But, there's rumors floating around town that, maybe he didn't take the fight as seriously as he could have or whatever. People are going to talk and talk. Let's just let these guys fight, see what happens. DJ's our champ. And,
it's not about what he does to get in trouble. I want to see how he reacts to it, He has an opportunity to still turn this into a big positive, give us a big fight, come out on top, and then we got a rematch.
There's been a hell of a lot of drama, though, over this last 24 hours, and let's just see how it affects both fighters. In a perfect world, it doesn't happen, but...
All right, let's go to the video package here, and this is Adam Schumacher talking about the fight.
I'm DJ Sykora, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, here to fight for Pinnacle. I think my Pinnacle championship is my biggest win this far. Every fight is important. Every fight's a big fight, but when I won that belt, it was real big for me. I've trained with Shuey. I know what he's about. He's got good wrestling with decent Muay Thai. Not sure how much better he's got since then, but I'm ready for some takedowns and some kicks. Came in under. I always make my weight. Training's vicious. We got a new gym, and we make the most out of it. Yeah, I'm just trying to grow with the sport. It's ever evolving. You got to have stand-up, you got to have ground, you got to have it all. So I'm just trying to get better. Wherever the fight takes me, I'm ready for whatever. If he wants to stand, we can stand. If he wants to try to take it to the ground, we can take it to the ground. If I feel like I want to take it to the ground, I'll try to take it to the ground. My family, all my family, I love you all. Thank you all so much. I couldn't do this without you. My teammates, my coaches. I'm here because of you guys. Gary's Tattoos. I hope you guys are ready for a good fight. Explosive, quick, fast-paced. 135 and show you what we do.
And that was the video package for DJ Sykora, the champion who's coming out now. He's 5-0 as a pro. Cedar Rapids, Iowa native. Team Hard Drive. This is one tough hombre.
Yeah, DJ's wins have all been against good fighters, and I want to say he had like a 10-0 amateur record as well. I mean, he's been fighting for quite a few years, and the guy's never tasted defeat. He finished Joe Pearson like, clockwork, and I think it was 50 seconds, I believe, on one of our shows here. To know the guy personally, you can't not root for a guy like DJ. He puts in more hours in the gym than anybody you've ever heard of. He deserves every bit of success that comes his way. And, you don't ever hear the rumors going around about him not taking a fight seriously and whatnot. So if you want to believe the hype or whatever, which I don't, you can say this is, us versus them, or the hard workers versus the kids who are just more natural fighters and athletes and whatnot. If you want to make up a storyline or whatever, Schumacher's always been tough. DJ built, he's built on hard work. So
we are ready, despite no title on the line. We still look for a fight loaded with fireworks, and here we go. DJ Sykora versus Adam Schumacher. Let's send it down to ringside announcer Mitch Scott.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It has all led up to this. Now we're going to let the big boys fight at the Big Boy Toy Show. We'd like to thank the Big Boy Toy Show presented by the Telegraph Herald for sponsoring our main event this evening, along with our good friends at Bud Light. This is the Pinnacle Combat main event for for Pinnacle Combat number 9, it's personal. In the blue corner, wearing the white trunks, representing Dubuque, Iowa, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Schumacher. And in the black trunks, sponsored by Gary's Tattoos and Piercings, representing Team Hard Drive and Cedar Rapids, Iowa, the reigning Pinnacle Combat Bantamweight Champion, DJ Sykora.
Boy, the crowd is almost deafening for this, main event. Unfortunately, no championship, but what a main event.
Throughout those hometown boos, there's a heck of a lot of people cheering for DJ. I mean, they brought Hard Drive always rolls deep, and they brought a good crowd up here again. Like I said, you want to cheer for a guy like DJ, so they travel, you know.
Here we go.
Schumacher's usually shot out of a gun.
And round 1 is underway. Here we go.
You want to talk tendencies or strategies here? Schumacher's always been, straight out of the blocks, guns a-blazing kind of fighter, and DJ has always been known to, control the pace and start off slow and then kind of bait you into a chess match, and then he turns it into a fist fight, I guess, is no better way to say it.
Sykora talked about in his video package how he figured there'd be a lot of kicks being thrown by Schumacher. Already quite a few kicks thrown.
And DJ's always been a guy that I think it's more strategy than anything. I don't think it's a tendency versus strategy, but he always started kind of slow, and then he'd catch a gear the next couple minutes, and by the third round, he's lightning faster than he was the first round.
Some hard knees being thrown by Schumacher there. A couple foot stomps.
I mean, he just looks so calm and poised all the time. We want to talk with the whole back, touch on the weight cutting thing again.
There's a warning there for a low blow from Schumacher.
I know from talking to DJ at weigh-ins, he's got his weight really under control, and he walks pretty light versus Schumacher, who's, talking about moving up a weight already. So you got a big 35er against a guy who's not cutting a whole lot of weight,
And we'll get back to action here in round number 1. Schumacher in the tight white trunks, Sykora in the long gray trunks. There's Schumacher with the takedown. Schumacher, he's going to try and lock in a... Nope, can't get his arm free. Sykora's got his arm wrapped up. There's some hard knees being thrown by Schumacher there.
If you want to compare camps here, too, DJ's got a lot more guys with experience at his weight. Schumacher's got tough kids in there, but there aren't a lot of small guys.
And now he's got his arm. Schumacher has Sykora's arm. He's in trouble. Sykora fighting hard. Boy, Sykora's able to escape, it looks like.
I don't think he's out of the woods yet. He's got him in the old, I don't even know what you call that, old say uncle. Twist the arm up the back deal. I think he's still got it. He's locked up, maybe change it into Kimura.
Schumacher trying to get Sykora to tap. They're really watching it. Oh, there it is. Or did he? No. I thought Sykora tapped for a moment.
He lost the wrist there, but he had that crank pretty good.
Sykora's able, a little wobbly. He was able to get away. Now Schumacher backs him up.
Nice counter hook there by Sykora. Schumacher controlling the pace of this fight.
No doubt about it. Schumacher is off to a great start here in round number 1.
Back to the camp comparison. Schumacher's got good coaches and good bodies around him, but there aren't a lot of small guys that he can roll with. He's got guys like Cole Williams, who's a welterweight, people like that, he's got great training partners, but are they the same size, versus DJ's got, really good coaching there at hard drive. Some of the best you'll ever see. But he's got just a ton of guys, 35, 45 pounders that are that he can roll with every single day.
Yeah. The other question is stamina, because certainly Schumacher came out of the gate with more fire, but Sykora's got some really good stamina.
Yeah, that the Lloyd Carter fight where he won the title, he, like I said, he just got a little bit faster every couple minutes to where he looked like he was, I think it was starting the third round, I believe. He just looked like he was, starting a fresh fight versus an opponent who was looking like he was fighting a third round.
Right now, the two fighters locked with Sykora pushing Schumacher to the cage, and now he backs away. Big swing and a miss by Sykora. Pretty good first round. Nice kick there by Schumacher. Kind of walked into it, did Sykora.
I think he took that one off the wrist, but he still shoved his whole hand into his arm into his face. It didn't exactly connect, but I mean that does about as much damage.
And there is round number one. Pretty good first round edge to Schumacher.
I think so. I don't,
He had him in serious trouble for a while. That's going to win you around in my book. Absent something crazy happening on the other side, which didn't happen.
He had that I don't know, arm lock for lack of a better term, but you add that to I think he definitely got the better of the stand-up exchanges this round, and I'd definitely say he probably won that round.
Once again, no title on the line here in the final bout, our main event, bantamweight. DJ Sykora, the champion, taking on Adam Schumacher. It was supposed to be a title fight, but unfortunately Adam Schumacher did not make weight. And here is that dangerous position that Sykora was in early on here, which Schumacher had his arm tied up pretty good behind his back. Nice replay job by our folks at MC22 here. Ready for round number two. Schumacher in the tight white trunks taking on Sykora in the long gray trunks.
We'll see if Sykora picks up the pace like he has in past fights, or if Schumacher just continues to control it like he did the first round. Another nice exchange.
Schumacher trying for some throws. Sykora defends well.
Nice knee to the body, and I'm not sure if that high knee after connected.
Once again, Schumacher came out of the gate pretty strong. Oh, wow. A knee to the face, and now Sykora's in trouble. Schumacher on top, raining down blows, but Sykora somehow fights out of it. Now Sykora might be in trouble for a different reason.
Weathered the storm and dove into a guillotine there.
Yes.
He's across his body there and kind of inside mount.
Guillotine choke being applied here.
Makes it really hard to finish that hold.
By Schumacher.
Schumacher, he kind of wastes a lot of arm energy here, arm strength, I guess. Trying to hold on to that guillotine. You say that in theory, I guess, but I've seen a lot of guys roll through from here and recover their guard and finish somebody. So we'll see what happens.
Sykora looks like he's
mounted now,
and he does.
So nice position recovery there. Schumacher going to not giving up the mount there and winding up in half guard.
Now Sykora's on top.
Definitely disadvantage there to be right in front of coaches Dave Scherzer and Keone Koch there for Schumacher. DJ's right in the heart of his, right in his corner there. Get some good advice. So a lot of times your cornerman can see some openings there that you might not quite catch.
Yeah, and this is an opportunity for Sykora to make up some ground in this fight. He's on top. He needs to get some damage on Schumacher while he's in the advantage position here.
Some good, just basic jiu-jitsu there with Schumacher recovering his guard, which means getting both legs on the outside there. And now with the head on the cage, it makes it hard to swivel, and a lot of times you're a sitting duck.
Sykora not doing much. Schumacher's well ahead.
Schumacher's controlling those wrists really good.
Well, Sykora has not been able to inflict much damage here. Schumacher trying to get his arm, but can't. Once again, Sykora is on top of Schumacher, the Dubuque product. We're in round number 2. This is just set to go 3 rounds, unfortunately. This would have maybe been a great 5-round fight, too.
Yeah, I'm not sure whose call it was, you know, because I know they allow 5-round non-title fights now, but you would think just historically, which doesn't really mean anything in this game, that a 5-round fight might have benefited DJ. You know, he's been known for his cardio and known to pick up the pace as the fights go on.
Absolutely.
But, you know, who knows?
Well, Sykora's on top.
15 minutes is a long time to fight, so we got a lot of, time to work here. So
just not doing much as Sykora.
Yeah, Schumacher doing a great job of controlling there.
It would seem like that decision of how many rounds Sykora should have the main say in that. I don't know if that's the case.
I'm not sure that it's allowed in Iowa or not. I know the UFC allows it now, and they follow it's called the unified rules. You know, the same rules you see in the UFC.
Schumacher tried to flip out but couldn't.
But I know there's a few subtle differences, and that may be one of them.
Sykora now throwing some forearm smashes. Trying to get some damage in on Schumacher, and that's what he's
trying to create some distance there, in which he did. He broke his hands there, and now
Schumacher's in some trouble here.
Still, he's not hit him yet.
Sykora, but Schumacher spins.
Schumacher doing a good job there, hip heisting and rolling through.
I don't think Schumacher...
DJ doing an awesome job of kind of bull riding him through the whole storm there to still wind up on top.
He had a few hits, but nothing was square.
And now Schumacher is on top. The deafening roar from the Five Flags Arena crowd.
That's Gary Gaetti in the stands, isn't it, over there with the red shirt and the black blazer? Looks like the old third baseman from the Minnesota. Oh, it's Harry. McLaris.
Yeah, Harry McLaris. Our tremendous fight promoter here. Great second round here in this main event fight. Adam Schumacher on top now. DJ Sykora on the bottom.
What do you do from here?
Looks like both fighters will return to their feet.
I think there's short time left here in the round.
Ooh, DJ Sykora has some fire. You talked about his cardio.
Yeah, if it was a even round there, I think that last exchange kind of punctuated. I think DJ won that round. I don't know.
I'm going another
Definitely
direction.
Spent more time on top, and Schumacher made it hard for him to get anything done. Ultimately, he pushed his way through and wound up scoring some elbows and some punches there from the mount. I think that was DJ's round. I think we're one apiece.
I would have to agree with you. I think we're probably right now split, maybe a round apiece. And this is the decisive round.
Yeah, I don't think I want to mention the body language thing again here.
I think Schumacher won that round. Schumacher knocked him down and then had him in trouble on the ground, but it seems so long ago. It was the first half of the round. I mean, Sykora came back a little bit, but even when he had him on the ground, the crowd was going crazy, but I never saw one clean hit. I think Sykora's got to clean his clock this round or he's going to lose.
I guess I sided with Nick more on this one. I think that was Sykora's round, but
it's all right.
We're not the judges, so it's okay. All right, you guys ready? Here we go.
Last round
number
of the
3.
night. Let's do this, guys.
There's a long history of me being right and you two being wrong.
Nice kick from Sykora, but Schumacher steps out of the way.
Schumacher does look a little tired, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Ooh. Another high kick there. He just flicks those kicks out
has
like
his
nothing.
Foot caught here, and now Sykora. Well, Schumacher holds him off from taking him down, and now he does.
Defended one there, and then still gave up the takedown. That does take a lot of energy on both guys' part, but the guy defending the takedown usually spends a little bit more.
So Sykora is on top here. Schumacher
looking to work the rubber guard there, it's called.
Schumacher trying to
isolate the arm. They go for another Kimura.
Yep.
DJ's in side mount here, and he's doing the same thing now. He's working that left arm. Schumacher's doing a great job of bucking and kind of recovering positions and advancing positions from the bottom and whatnot. It's been a real difficult to deal with from the top position. You know, he's like I said, when he was mounted and still controlling the wrists and didn't give up much damage, and he's never really let him settle in and feel comfortable to where he could start striking. And now he's just went from side mount to working his way out again.
Yep.
DJ's got a pretty good anaconda choke here. These guys used to train together at Hard Drive, so I'm sure he's seen it. The old school, it's a amateur wrestling move there, the Granby roll.
Schumacher all tangled up right now.
Tangled up in blue.
Kind of a reverse triangle here. We've seen this a couple times.
How tight is this?
If he can, back to the misdirection with the striking in the last fight, if you can work this anaconda choke here, you can isolate that right arm and do a lot of crazy, kind of do what you want with it. Schumacher, look, he's been there before. He's stepping right over it. So I think the fight here is going to be more for that Schumacher's right arm.
Yep.
If he can get it up and over his back, he's got him rolled here. He rolls back. I mean, this is just experience right here. Both these guys have been here before. DJ knows what to do. Schumacher knows what not to give up, and they're just fighting it out to see who's going to win this fight.
Schumacher trying to pull his head out, but unable to do so. Thus far, now he does. Now Schumacher trying to gain top advantage here, and
he's got that shoulder pushing down on his throat there. There's not really like you wouldn't call it a choke, I guess, but it just makes it hard to breathe, and I guess it does choke you,
Yeah.
Even if it's for a second, it takes a little bit of air out, it takes a little bit of cardio away from you.
Boy, what a good fight here. And this round really is hard to say who is winning.
Another pretty even round. I thought DJ, won the first couple minutes, and then now, we'll see how it finishes. DJ going for an omoplata there. Schumacher rolls through. It's one of those things where they've both been here before. I mean, this is a pretty high-level jiu-jitsu here. If he can isolate that arm, get Schumacher's forehead on the ground, he can crank this shoulder here. Schumacher sits up. He knows how to not get tapped here.
What a fight. Two tacticians going at it.
DJ scooting that arm up the back there. Loses the hold. It'll be interesting to see if he gives up position here, if he can scoot his butt out from underneath. Schumacher smartly sits back on his chest. Now it's just a fight for position here.
Yep, and Schumacher is on top now. What a fight.
Wow.
And don't you guys have a gut feeling that this might have gone the entire 5 too?
Oh, this should have been a 5-round title fight, I don't know. I think I don't know how to score this one.
Let me help you out. Schumacher in a laugher. 3 rounds to none. 30-27.
bold
You know what?
prediction.
If somebody wanted to score it that way, it wouldn't be the biggest injustice ever, but I don't agree. I think DJ won the last 2 rounds. I don't know.
I think DJ won the middle round. The last round
Was so up in the air.
very close. Maybe a slight edge.
The
to
most
DJ.
important thing to always remember is they did it all for the nookie. The nookie. So you can take that cookie.
Really, Tommy?
I'm nothing if I'm not street.
You are a poet. Well, what a great main event fight anyway. I mean, it's unfortunate it only went 3 rounds, and it's unfortunate there was no title involved, but still, good one.
Yeah, you take 2 co-main events like that. I mean, that's what we're here for, to see guys just duke it out.
Yep.
And I mean, that fight was even hard to score individual minutes, just like the 25-minute fight we just watched before this. We just saw 40 minutes of fighting that you might be able to score minutes, but how do you score rounds, Both guys have been in every minute of every round, so.
Well, we shall see. So, Tommy Knack clearly in the Schumacher camp. Nick Marin, you're leaning DJ?
Yeah, I think 29-28 DJ. I just,
I guess I get
what do
the
you say?
tiebreaker, don't I?
Yeah. Let's
So
hear
which
it.
way am I going to go?
Call it.
I think Sykora wins, but
I think
very
I
close.
think this whole 3rd round was in this.
All right, let's throw it to our ringside announcer with the decision. Here's Mitch Scott.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of Pinnacle combat action, the judges have reached their decision. Judge Brian Henson scores the fight 28-29 for Adam Schumacher. Judge Fran Besson scores the fight 29-29. Judge John Lavelle scores the fight 28-29. The winner of our main event of the evening, brought to you by the Big Boy Toy Show. From Dubuque, Iowa, Adam Schumacher! We'd like to thank Bud Light and the Big Boy Toy Show for sponsoring our main event of the evening. Suey, how does it feel?
Well, that's the best one I've ever had. Feels so fucking great to beat a guy like DJ. Man, toughest guy by far I've ever fought. I didn't think I was going to be able to pull off at the end. Getting up on top, I think that's what won me the fight. Other than that, it was dead even.
It looked like he had you tied up in knots there for a while. How did it feel?
I thought I was in a lot better shape than I am. Good thing I didn't go the 5 rounds. And I apologize for that, guys. I missed weight. That's unprofessional. I know I disrespected your team. I didn't mean it by that at all. I put a lot of weight on. I didn't cut it right. I just want to thank all my sponsors, Supplement City, Body Bag MMA, Gary's Tattoo, Letman Chiropractic, the gym especially. They gave me a great space to train out. We got an awesome team now, Team Combat Fenia. Great bunch of guys now. I'm excited to get back in the gym next week already. Keep training.
All right, we're going to look forward to the title fight. I think you've earned a shot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to conclude Pinnacle Combat number 9. We'd like to thank our sponsors, our main event sponsors, the Big Boy Toy Show, brought to you by the Telegraph Herald. Save your ticket stubs for free admission to the Big Boy Toy Show. We'd like to thank Bud Light, Top Notch Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical, Gary's Tattoos and Piercings, the Sandy Hook Tavern, Great Sounds Audio and Video, the Days Inn and Spirits Bar and Grill. Don't forget to join us at the after party at Spirits Bar and Grill. You can meet some of the fighters once they've cleaned up a little bit, as well as some of the Pinnacle Combat staff. We'd also like to thank the gym and our many other sponsors, Slitter Logging, Willis Computer Solutions, Chris Frummel with Dubuque Photography. Make sure you check out DubuquePhotography.com for great shots of tonight's action. We'd also like to thank Canova's Pizzeria, Gabi's Sports Pub and Eatery, and all of our other sponsors. And thank you, fans, for coming out tonight. Be sure you join us on PinnacleCombat.com and Pinnacle Combat on Facebook. Thank you very much, and have a great night.